Angela Yee. Happy Monday. And I'm ready to have some fun with y'all today. Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you? Absolutely not.
Basketball Wives is on tonight, but importantly, My True Scam Story Part 1 airs tonight also. And that's going to be at 8 p.m. So you can watch that, and then right after that, you can watch Basketball Wives.
No, I'm double booked today.
All right. And if y'all don't know what that is Jennifer's true scam story. She got scammed by a guy who she used to date, and it turns out he scammed a whole lot of people.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of scamming in it.
A whole lot of scamming going on. But shout out to you, Ange, for being an executive producer. Gotta give you your flowers.
Yes, I'm executive producer on it, so that's exciting. So you guys will be talking about that today. Also, Lady London is going to be joining us. Her album Soul came out on Friday. And listen, you got to watch out for certain signs, apparently, when it comes to astrology. I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Virgo, the best.
Oh, we love Virgos. Okay.
We love Caps.
All right. Well, let us shine a light. 800-292-5150 is a number. It's a Monday. Who do you want to spread some love and positivity to? It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
We just came from doing Good Day New York, by the way.
Oh, my God. That was such a good time.
I love Rosanna Scotto, so I know it's a local New York show, but I'm sure we'll be posting some of the clips from it, talking about My True Scam Story on VH1 tonight. But now, let's shine a light. I want to shout out to Slim Thug. You know, he has his Boss Life construction company, and he's been building affordable, quality homes in Houston. He's been doing this for for years now. Definitely more than 6 years. So shout out to him for everything that he does. I saw they actually just profiled him on Black Wealth. And so I just love the fact that he's doing that aside from his own real estate, also making sure that other people have places to live. All right. So shout out to you, Slim Thug. And now who do you guys want to spread some love and positivity to? 800-292-5150 is a number. What's up, Elise? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Who would you like to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my daughter. Today is her 2nd birthday.
Ooh, 2 years old. Is that your only child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's her name?
Leela Carter.
Leela Carter. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you on your baby girl, and happy birthday. And thank you, Elise, for calling.
Of course, had to.
Okay. Take care.
You too.
All right. Well, that was Shine a Light on him. 800-292-5150 is the number, just in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, we have Yeetie. And let's talk about Joe Budden. Over the weekend, he was trending. There were rumors that he got into a fight, that he got jumped. Well, we'll tell you what he had to say about it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
All right, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my guest hosts are here, Jennifer Williams.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
All right, and Maino.
Hey.
Maino with his Daniels Leathers.
What's happening?
Shout
out to Nadeem Daniels Leather.
All right, well, let's get into some Yeetie. Now, Joe Budden has addressed these recent rumors. They were saying that Saturday night he was at the strip club and he got jumped. And I saw all of this trending on Twitter. Before he commented on it, he went live with Queen's Flip, and here's what he said.
Never believe the internet rumors. The cop back and socked me one good time. Bow! But then that's all you're going to get. I keep telling you, I eat a punch well. Now we got to get it on.
Was it a power shot?
Wet floor saved his life, man.
What does that mean? Wet floor saved his life. He slipped?
Guess he's saying he slipped.
Okay.
Before he could rectify the situation.
All right.
I mean, obviously, it can't be that bad because he's
live.
He's live.
Right, he's on live.
He didn't wake up in a coma.
You know? All right. Well, you know, it seems like people are testing him when he goes out. Now, would that make a person move differently afterward?
I mean, you should always move with caution, period. Point blank.
Yeah, and Joe be at his regular spots all the time.
Right.
Just chilling.
Sometimes you got to think about safety.
All right.
It's not about being a punk.
Yeah, at all. Because you got a platform, making money. I'm sure he's going to address all of this on his show, too, on his podcast. Will. All right, now Lauryn Hill, speaking of addressing things, went on stage. She was a little bit late in LA. And here's what she had to say to people who have things to say about her being late.
Say, yeah, she's late. She's late to it. Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood rod stage every night. I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God.
Listen, like I said, it don't matter. People still going to the shows.
I get there when I get there.
They're still selling out. So it is what it is. You just got to know. Maybe she's going to be late and...
I mean, at this point, you have to just expect that if you're going to see Lauren, she's going to be late.
Get you
Get
you some coffee up lips, people, and get ready.
Right. The question is, how late is she going to be? But she's absolutely going to be late.
Yeah. And it doesn't, and you know what? It don't even matter. People are still going to go. These shows are still going to sell out, and people still going to walk away like that was amazing.
That's right.
All right. Pharrell has a $1 million Louis Vuitton Speedy. What'd you think about purchasing such a thing?
Jennifer gonna get one.
No, now listen, I'm all for a good bag. $1 million on a bag it's not happening. I don't care how much money I have in the bank. That to me is absolutely ridiculous.
You're not deluxe though, so
I'm definitely not deluxe. But I'd rather drop that $1 million with Ange and get some real estate than a Louis Vuitton bag.
I can use it. Now listen, there's also some shades that accompany the bag, by the way. So you get a pair of sunglasses as well.
Oh, for $1 million, you get a bag and some shades.
Yes. So there you go.
That's a bargain.
And by the way, these are made to order. So you can pick from 5 different color options. It's red, green, yellow, blue, and brown. But they're not just available on the website.
I have a question though. Like, what type of skin? What makes this $1 million? Is it dripping with diamonds?
It's buttery soft, okay? And that is your UT. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. The marathon was here in New York City. There was a lot going on. It's way up with Angela Yee.
Last night. So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
Basketball wise tonight, and my true scam story tonight on VH1. And Maino's here.
Hey.
And it's time for About Last Night, and this is where we discuss what we did over the weekend. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I ended up watching The Exorcist finally.
I saw that.
Oh my God, I do not like scary movies.
But I'm going to tell you something else that happened. I accidentally ordered another movie called The Exorcists. I guess there's...
Really?
Yes, that was available. I was on Prime. And so there's a movie called The Exorcist. It's where they have 3 different people coming in to try to do this exorcism and then realize
and like cast demons out of people?
Yeah, you know, those are real.
Right.
Exorcists, and it was based on a true story.
Oh, wow. I know that there's a lot of demons walking around. I know a few.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. But these are like possessions. You know,
I know some of them too.
Head spinning and everything.
I don't play with Ouija boards.
No.
I'm not trying to
I'm not inviting none of
the
that
dead.
in my life.
None of that.
Let them rest in peace.
Any of those things.
Absolutely not.
What did you think of The Exorcist, Mano, since you saw it, the new one?
I liked it. I saw... it was with the 2 girls, right?
Yes, one of them named Angela.
Was it?
Yes.
I forgot that fast.
Yeah, the black girl. Her name was Angela.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
She came back in the bathroom and said, "What you say?" Thought you said something.
He was like, All right, what'd you do, Jennifer, over the weekend?
This weekend, I've been in New York. I've been just like catching up on some rest. The marathon was yesterday.
Yes.
So you ran in a marathon?
I did not run the marathon.
That's my goal.
It's a huge accomplishment.
Every year I say I'm going to do it next year. I did go outside and I was walking around like it was
mayhem. You walked on the side of it?
I did walk on the side of
it.
It was mayhem and there was garbage everywhere.
No, I tell you, the city was crazy.
Well, that's a start.
I mean, I would love to do it because I feel like, again, it's a huge accomplishment. But then when I hear the stories, you lose toenails, like you have shaping on your
themselves.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real thing. It's called runner's. What is it called? Runner's diarrhea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a real
Sharding
thing.
on yourself, running.
Whoa.
No, it's like for real diarrhea.
How does that happen?
Losing toenails.
Why
I like a good sandal.
No, but why would you be losing a toenail? Just from running?
Yes,
that's
all
26
of that running.
miles. Over 26
and here's the thing.
miles.
You can't just run it that day. You have to like build yourself up to it. So you're
spend a whole
running,
year doing it.
Exactly. You're running like 15 miles a day every day.
Yeah. Well.
And you know who else ran in it? Patina Miller. ran in the marathon. So shout out to her for that. That's huge. I always look every year to see, like, who do we know? Because one year I promise you, every year I say I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it for real next year.
How many miles can you run?
7.
Okay. That's not bad.
That's a start.
Yeah.
That's good. I think, listen, you got to work your way up. I think starting by doing a half marathon, and then you progress.
It's grown men that can't run a mile.
26.2. That 0.2 is what gets your ass.
You're like, almost there. All right, well, that was about last night. Now, when we come back, we have Tell Us a Secret.
Woo!
That is the part of the show. And I know y'all got some secrets, baby. That's where you call us up, 800-292-5150. And you can share with us something that you maybe never have told anybody before. You are anonymous, and we are not going to judge you. Now, I know that's a hard thing. Mano looks like he cannot wait to judge somebody today. He is in a judging
I was going to give y'all one of my secrets, but you know what? I'm going to take it back.
You know what? We want to hear it. And we're not going to judge you. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up and tell us a secret. It's a no judgment zone. It's way up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right. It is way up with Angela Yee. Happy Monday. I'm Angela Yee. Jennifer Williams is here. Mano is here.
Yeah.
No, Mano is ready to share some secrets. But we're listening to you first. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, how are you?
I'm fine. How y'all doing today?
We're good. Jennifer and Mano are here. Not to judge you.
Hi.
What's going on?
What's your secret?
Oh, man. I have a 6-month-old son, and I got a whole relationship where I'm about to be married, and I haven't told my fiance yet.
Wait, you have a what?
6-month-old
A
son.
6-month-old
I have
son.
a baby.
Ooh.
With who,
By
though?
another lady, and I am about to get married.
Oh, man. That's a cool
So, what's the situation with this other woman?
Really not a situation like we rarely talk. Like, I take care of the kid, but me and the mother we not on the same page.
So if you told your wife or your wife to be, what you think is going to be her reaction?
Ooh. What would yours be, Jen?
That's
It's probably going to be fighting.
When are you supposed to get married?
Yeah, get married first.
No.
Mano.
You say I should get married first, Mano?
Get married first.
Nope.
Scratch that. When are you supposed to get married? When is the wedding date? When is the wedding date?
Supposed to be next June.
Okay, so next June. I don't know, sir. Well, listen, we're not here to judge you, but you are going to have to tell your wife because you'd rather tell her, your fiance, before the other woman does.
Exactly.
So you think the other woman's going to tell on you?
I don't think so. She ain't good it so far.
It's been 6 months.
Truthfully,
Like, she just cool with me taking care of the kid.
So do you see the baby or you just send money?
Oh, I see her.
So where do you tell your wife you're going?
I really don't have to tell her too much or nothing. I just go.
You just be gone. Like, where'd you go? You smell like throw up.
baby.
You smell like milk.
So my advice is you definitely have to tell your wife or your fiance, she should hear from you and not from someone else.
Yeah, she's going to find out at some point. I don't know how long you can keep a person a secret.
And you're just going to have to be prepared for whatever the outcome
Sir,
is.
you are hiding a child.
You think she gonna leave you?
Probably. Because we got 2 kids ourselves, but...
He not hiding the child from the world. He hiding the world from the child. Come on.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
But actually, my other kids don't hang with my baby.
I will say this, though. You never know what people are willing to put up with.
Right, because how long have you guys been together?
7 years.
7? That ain't that long.
Yeah.
Do you cheat frequently?
Yeah. Yeah. I have cheated in the past.
Why are you getting married?
Because he's still cheating right now.
Yeah, why are you getting married? I'm just curious.
Because I actually love her.
But you still want to cheat a little bit. Just a little bit.
You think marriage is going to make you stop cheating, or are you going to still do you?
Absolutely not.
I'm going to be honest, though. When I get married, that's when I'm done. Like, I put it in writing that cheating stops once I decide to be with someone. But until then...
Who you wrote that to? Is that a letter to yourself?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, please call back and check in with us and let us know what happens.
Right, after you tell her about the baby. I would love to know the aftermath.
Because she might find out.
No, I definitely will keep y'all up with what's going on.
All right, thank you.
Good luck to you.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
Oh, good. You want to tell me, Mano and Jennifer, a secret?
Yes.
Okay.
I am currently planning on getting married, but I am currently still married to my husband that I'm trying to divorce.
Ooh. Okay. Wow. So why is the other marriage, why haven't you been able to get divorced?
I didn't want to pay for it. My ex-husband don't want to pay for it, and I didn't want to pay $700 for a divorce just to benefit him.
So you're just being stubborn.
Right. This is all over $700.
But now I really want to marry the other guy, and now I'm eager to pay for this divorce so I can marry the other guy.
How long you been on the splits with your husband today?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. And you been with that guy that long too?
No, 30 days.
Oh. You fall in love fast, baby.
She's a marrier.
I'm just saying.
It's a marathon.
Wait, hold on. So do you have a ring? Is it solidified that y'all are getting married?
No, they just
no. We trying to wait till Monday to move out.
Well, look, you might got to pay that $700. Now, once you pay it, is he going to sign the papers?
I don't care. What's his name?
Oh,
you cannot do that.
You can do that. You can do that's legal.
Come on now.
Forging is legal.
We are not giving people advice to go to jail.
Who's above a little felony?
So what?
Who's above a little felony?
Okay.
It's a little light felony. It ain't about nothing.
All right. Well, listen, we're just here to listen, not judge.
Yeah, we don't judge you though.
But thank you. Good luck with the new relationship.
All right, no problem.
All right. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret. Y'all got some good ones today. Mm-hmm. It makes you kind of feel like being in the streets, right?
Yeah, or just getting married a couple times.
And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion's Cobra song. It has caused all kinds of controversy, and it has to do with Partisan and Jada Kingdom. We'll talk about it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Yeetie is next.
It's truth in the rumors. From industry shade to all the gossip. Talk to me. Angela's spilling that Yeetie. Talk to him.
All right, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
Mano is here. Yes. Mano.
That's right.
All right, well, let's start off with one of Jennifer's friends, British Williams. You know, she was sentenced to 4 years on fraud charges, and her former attorney, Jason Corner, went on his TikTok account to talk about what he believes happened. Here's what he said.
British Williams is a low-level reality TV star. I initially represented her on the case. Unfortunately, she was just one of those clients that she wouldn't listen to. And eventually, we chose to not continue the representation. The 4-year sentence is getting absolutely hammered for a first offense white-collar case. This is what happens when you don't listen to your lawyer, when you don't want to kind of change your ways, take responsibility when you have a case pending, especially in federal court. And I believe that that's nearly entirely where her 4-year sentence came from, was just her ongoing attitude and behavior.
Oh, that was bad.
What?
He shouldn't even said. He shouldn't have did that.
Wait, I'm just hold
on.
On.
Low level reality TV.
Right,
star.
I'm confused about a couple things. Mm-hmm. So was he calling her low level?
Yes.
Was he calling the show low level? And why does an attorney have a TikTok account?
Well, he took this video down, right? It's now deleted. But what he, I guess, is trying to say is he wasn't her attorney anymore. They had parted ways. But he said that he was giving her advice that she wasn't following. And according to reports, they said that she made several attempts to keep on working. She wanted to remove her ankle monitor because she lost a deal with Fenty, Rihanna's Savage Fenty clothing line. And that she also requested permission to go to Mexico and film for Basketball Wives, and that request was denied. So maybe the judge thought she wasn't taking it seriously.
Well, here's the thing, and British was on the show at the time with me when she was going through all of this. I remember when she had to spend a night in jail. I remember this particular attorney. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of what happened. I do know that they parted ways. I was under the impression that he was just not doing enough or unresponsive. So I'm not really sure of the real story. But for me, just calling somebody low level that you once represented is ridiculous.
That's tacky.
Because it's very tacky, because you can leave out the adjectives, right? Because you have these white women on Jersey Housewives. They do all kinds of things. They flip tables. They go to jail. This one is deported out the country. They don't get called low life.
Okay, right. Low level.
Low level.
Listen, I feel you on that. And
yeah, that was a bit much.
I understand trying to say, look, listen to your lawyer, because this could have been avoided, but it sounded unprofessional.
And there's a way to say that.
All right, now moving on to Megan Thee Stallion's Cobra. If you guys recall this verse.
Call him cheating, getting his suck in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much more. How long you been worried about me telling people that's not me? Honestly, I kind of feel like you plotting, watching. Why is you speaking on me at my lowest when you acted like you ain't know?
All right. Well, apparently people felt like she was talking about Partisan Fontaine, her ex, and he posted a couple of memes. One is of Tristan Thompson laughing. The other one is Future saying it's a cold world. And then Jada Kingdom, who is his new girlfriend, also posted because she had put up some flowers and said, so I guess I knew the lyrics before it dropped, right? I decided to post my flowers 8 hours before it's a hint. It's me, guys. Why? The internet is a special place. I know it's going to drive y'all crazy to not have someone specific to terrorize for your president, but it wasn't me. And so she went on to explain she has nothing to do with the two of them breaking up. She was not being referenced at all. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. But one of them is happening right around the corner. Well, not right around the corner, but Donald Trump is in town.
Oh, yes. The streets are blocked off. My hotel is right there. It's a nightmare.
And we'll tell you what's happening. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Under the Radar is next.
In the news that relates to you, these stories are flying under the radar.
Hands on your knees. All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I kind of made a song.
It's the remix.
Let me find out you got bars.
Well, let's get into some Yee tea. Now let's start off with Donald Trump. Oh, no, sorry. Under the radar. I'm all over the place. It just rhymed. Now let's get into some Under the Radar. Donald Trump is in New York. He's testifying under oath, so there's a lot of traffic. It's a civil fraud trial, and he's being pressed on financial documents. It's a $250 million lawsuit that New York Attorney General Tish James is saying that he committed repeated fraud for inflating assets on financial statements. And so the judge keeps on telling him to stop giving speeches and told Donald Trump's attorney to please control your client or he will be removed from the stand. So that's what's going on right now.
So he don't want him doing speeches at his events.
Yeah, look, he's on the stand. He's supposed to be answering questions, not giving speeches.
Oh,
he will literally go right outside the courthouse and do a whole press conference.
Yeah, so this is a civil case, by the way, not criminal, but it does threaten Donald Trump's businesses in New York. They want to bar him from doing business in this state and to dissolve his companies.
Wow.
All right. Now, this is going to affect you, Maynard. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. But gyms are now cracking down on people filming themselves exercising, and that's amidst concerns of privacy and overcrowding. Fitness influencers, you know, people be in the gym taking a picture, but then you be on the background dying on the treadmill.
I know. They be having all kinds of devices set up, and you're like, wait, what's happening here?
What?
I don't film myself that much. Not that much.
This is for you, okay?
Every night, you know, I get a little video.
Because you're supposed to be in the gym. You don't want somebody like filming and then you back there, you know.
I don't want nobody. I don't want to film nobody.
Yeah, but
film
sometimes
myself.
people are in the background, and that's not fair to them. I'm over here struggling with my 20-pound weight, and you over there filming, and they're like, who's that in the background, though? All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. And when we come back, we got the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour. Plus, Lady London is going to be joining us. Her album came out on Friday, and it's called Soul. And so you guys are going to love this. She is amazing, talented young lady. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
Maino is here.
New Maino!
Let's get into some Yee tea. Now, Yvonne Orji was on with Chelsea Handler. And in that interview, Yvonne, and she's spoken about this before, that she's a virgin until she gets married. Now, I didn't know the update, but here it is.
You still a virgin?
I am.
And what are you, 39?
I am.
Oh my God, that dam is gonna break one day, baby. And
Maybe let me tell you right now. People were like, oh, you know, Yvonne, I was like, pray for him, whoever he is. Y'all need to pray for him. You get a lot of pent up energy up in here, but
oh my God, and you're gonna hit your sexual peak when you start having sex. So yeah, you're gonna need a couple of men probably.
Whoa.
You all went from being a virgin to polyamory.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's that?
Yvonne Orji.
Who's that?
You know, she's
Orji?
from
Last name is Orji?
She's a comedian, but she's also from Insecure.
Okay.
And I love Yvonne Orji, by the way. She has a great book out. what is it? Jesus. I'm trying to remember the name of the book.
Jesus Sandals?
No, but she's, she grew up in a household where she felt like you have to be married to have sex, and she has stuck with it. That was her decision.
And she's still a virgin to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Is she dating somebody?
She was before, and I remember I was like, the first thing I asked her, like, girl, she's like, nope.
That's very unsafe.
Mm-hmm. It's called Bamboozled by Jesus. That's the name of her book.
That's very unsafe, being a virgin for 30 plus years, 40 years.
It's actually really safe. Don't listen to him.
It's very violent.
Anyway, now, speaking of safe things to do, Action Bronson is talking about his fitness journey. We told you it was a marathon in the city, and he actually did some special things to launch everything, the marathon kickoff party on Friday for New Balance. And he lost over 130 pounds, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Once he set his mind to his health transformation back in 2020, he was inspired by the birth of his son and then his daughter after that. So every single aspect of his life has changed, he said, since prioritizing his health. All right, Megan Good has launched a signature line of recipes and flavors with St. Royale vodka. So shout out to her. She said, I'm beyond thrilled to join such an established and recognized brand. It's by far the best vodka I've ever tasted, and I can't wait to share my unique recipes with you.
Nice.
Dana, why are you looking like that?
I don't know why when you speak on her, you always look at me.
I just want to see your reaction.
You have a crush on Megan?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I don't know why would she think that. And I just told her one time I seen her and she was with a headless man. I said God had no head.
Mano did not care that he was not really headless, Jennifer. She looks horrified.
Wait, what?
All right, Crazy Legs Features has the rights to the most beautiful My Life with Prince. It's the book from Maite Garcia, who was his first wife, and apparently now this is being made into a movie.
I love Prince.
Listen, Prince is my favorite artist of all time. So
Prince is that guy.
We shall see how this all goes down. I love his music. All right, Kylie Jenner's new fashion brand Kai hit $1 million in sales within the first hour of launch. Just think about this, right? Kim Kardashian launched the men's Skims, and it made millions of dollars the first day. And then Kylie Jenner now has Kai that made $1 million in the first hour.
And let me just say this. I know people talk a lot about Kim Kardashian.
Say it.
But let me tell you something.
Say it.
My fiance was watching an NBA game and Skims was on the
floor.
court.
Yes, on the court.
I was like, you know what?
On the wood.
Hustling.
Okay.
Shout out Kris Jenner.
All right, well, that is your UT. And shout out New Edition, by the way. They have a 2024 residency in Vegas that they've announced. And we are outside for that, okay?
Dope.
And so that's going to start on February 28th at the Wynn in Vegas. Tickets go on sale starting this Friday. So I feel like we need to be outside for that one.
Yeah, let me call my casino host.
Sounds like a reunion to me. All right, well, when we come back, let's talk about Jennifer's documentary, Scam Likely, that is coming on tonight on VH1. We got to get into it. And we got to throw a little Basketball Wives in there, too. It's way up.
Turn it up. You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
Bye. All right, what's up? Sorry, guys, I was on the phone because we got some things happening because we do have a big premiere happening tonight. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
Oh, boy.
Mano is here.
New Mano!
The newest.
And tonight is actually the night that we are doing the premiere for My True Scam Story on VH1, 8/7 Central.
Finally.
And this is Jennifer telling her story. Now, I just want to look at the difference from when you first found out that you were not getting your Range Rover back that your ex stole from you to where you are right now. You know, because it's a major difference to be able to tell your story.
Absolutely. And thank God that I don't look like what I've been through, because that was definitely a difficult time for me. It was hard for me to get the courage and come out and tell my story, but it became so much bigger than me, than the Range Rover. It's so many people that this man has destroyed their lives. And for me, the reason I wanted to do this documentary is because really I just wanted to have an impact. It's something we don't talk about a lot in the Black community because people just like to take their L in silent and keep it moving. However, I feel like you're doing a disservice to your community because you have to save people. And so I really was like, you know what? If I save one person from this man, then I'm doing my job. Obviously, I hope to save many. And I hope that everyone sees who this man is. His face is going to be plastered all over VH1.
His name and face.
Okay. We're not, look, no name is being hidden to protect nobody. It's his real name and his real face.
Name. His real father, his biological father, is on there. So I'm really excited for people to hear this story, and I hope that people have the courage to come forward and tell their story.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it was also his own family members too, which is crazy. Like,
y'all
when you
interview
see
some of them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The family members?
Yep.
His own daughter, by the way. Now imagine your dad didn't do nothing for you in your life until he saw that you actually were about to blow up as a singer, and then he reached out like, yo, you got a manager?
Yes, his daughter was on America's Got Talent, and he had, I think, maybe seen her one time prior in his life. And at the time, I want to say she was like 15 or 16. And because she had the potential to obviously make money, then he wanted to reach out and figure out if, she had a manager. He's just trash.
Yeah. So I'm excited for everybody to get a chance to see this. And what's amazing about it is that once Jennifer went and told her story, a lot of people came forward. And I just want to put this out there right now. When you see the preview, there are even some men that he had intimate relationships with that he met on dating sites.
Whoa.
That he
so
ripped
he do
off
men
as well.
Too?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. So he's out here sneaking and geeking.
Yep. Anybody who has cash that he can get from them.
Yes.
He'll scam
he doesn't.
anyone. When I tell you no morals, no nothing.
I mean, if you scam your own father, clearly he has no morals. He doesn't see gender, race. He sees dollar signs. That's it.
Well, he's an equal opportunity scammer.
Yes,
in that case,
he definitely is. But I'm excited for people to hear the story. And honestly, there were so many people that came forward with their story. Now, not everybody had the courage to sit in front of the camera and tell their story. But the stories that I heard, they were just so heartbreaking that I said, you know what? This has to be told.
All right. Well, listen, you guys got to watch tonight on VH1. Like I said, we're up here like getting ready for this tonight. It's a big deal. I'm an executive producer on it. I know I keep on forgetting to say that.
Yes, and let's give Angela Yee her flowers for being an EP.
EP, baby. I need some Mainovation, Monday Mainovation. All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I want to do that. I want to do Monday Mainovation. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Now I'm back at it. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jennifer Williams is here.
Do I look like a deluxe to you?
Cheers, Jen. We're toasting with I Best Wines to My True Scam Story coming on VH1 tonight. And Maino is here. Maino cannot miss a Monday because it is time for Monday Mainovation.
No hesitation in any situation. But this Mainovation, I feel like I'm like almost like a hypocrite.
Okay.
Because this is something that I struggle with all the time. Matching energy. We shouldn't always be so quick to match energy because the thing is like you should never allow the energy of somebody else to prevent you or keep you from being the person that you naturally are.
Okay.
We can't allow people to change the climate on who we are just so we can match it. You understand? And this is something that I struggle with.
I feel you.
This is something that I struggle deeply with because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna match that.
Yeah.
You understand?
I can see you. You're petty.
Absolutely. But the thing is that we should never feel compelled to be other than who we are. Right? Even let people be who they are.
I agree.
That doesn't mean that we have to become them.
You know how I always know when somebody is no good in my life? When they make me act out of character.
This is what I'm saying.
When somebody gets you to the point where you're like, why am I behaving in this way?
Right.
This is not even me.
That's not even you.
Right.
And you don't feel good about it neither.
No, and I feel like, honestly, you don't want that person to have that much power over you where you act out of character.
So, like, if you're dating somebody and you're like, why am I climbing through this man's window?
Right.
This is not something I do on
You gotta start reevaluating things.
No, seriously, I struggle with this.
Yeah. Because Maino is definitely a match your energy type of person, and he's kind of quick to do it. But I will say that you've gotten better over the years.
Slightly, yeah, definitely.
You're not going around slapping people?
That allegedly probably never even happened before.
Okay.
Listen, every time I run into somebody who knows Maino from back in the day, they're like, oh, I remember one time who else had to come.
Oh my God, all these stories.
Uncle Ralph McDaniels was up here. He's like, is Maino here? He's like, let me tell you about this time we was at the party and Maino jumped out and then he slapped. But anyway, But I agree with you. That is a perfect Monday Mainovation.
Right.
Sometimes, and this is kind of what Michelle Obama would say, right?
When they go
low.
When they go low, you supposed to
we go high.
But I go to the basement.
See, this is not working.
I know, but I said that I struggle with it though.
Okay.
I said that I'm probably even more hypocritical with this one.
We'll work on it.
I'm trying.
Listen, I have to practice that every day I go to work at Basketball Wives because
we saw this scene, baby. We'll discuss it. All right. Well, listen, when we come back, Lady London is joining us. Her album came out on Friday. It's called Soul. Check it out. We had a fun time talking to her. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Lady London is next.
Turn it up. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's here with us.
Stop it. New Mano, not the old one.
And Lady London is here.
How you doing?
Congratulations. New album is out right now.
Yes. New project. Not exactly an album.
You like a project. It's not an album. It's a project.
Congratulations, though.
Thank you so much.
Because I know how hard you worked on that.
Well, let's start off with this. Mano, what's your sign?
Virgo.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Virgos, Lady
I actually
London?
love Virgos. That's crazy.
See? Virgos
and what's your
great
sign?
people.
I'm a Cancer.
She's a Cancer.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know that this album is all about the different signs.
Yes.
So you believe in that?
Yeah, I believe it governs your temperament. I don't swear by it, but I do think it has a certain characteristics that define you.
Okay, so what defines you?
As a Cancer, I would say on the positive side, Cancers are the mother of the zodiac, so super nurturing, very caring, and the mother of the crew. We are hypersensitive and very moody on the other side of things. But I also think we're super creative and very intuitive people. So,
who would you say you're most compatible with as a sign when it comes to the opposite sex?
In relationships or in friendship?
Relationships.
Scorpio.
Ooh, I do not get along with Scorpio men.
Are you a Sag? What's your
I'm
sign?
a Capricorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all kind of close.
I get along with everybody.
No, you don't.
Definitely
really?
Definitely don't. Definitely not as a Virgo. You don't.
Okay, what sign for guys would you say is the biggest hoes?
All
well, there you go. All 12.
Yeah, all 12. I'm going to go with all 12 on that one for sure. For sure.
Right now, we are talking to Lady London. Mano is here. Now, Lady London, you are an HBCU grad. You went to Howard, right?
I did.
All right, HBCU time.
Yeah.
And you studied sports medicine?
Yes. Sports medicine and chemistry was my double major.
Now, how did you even come into that? First of all, I will say I was a good student, but I always hated science classes when I was growing up. What made you think that was just part of your education, going to that school that got you into that, or what got you into it?
No, I've always wanted to be a doctor since I was a kid. And science has always come very, very natural to me. School has just always come very natural. I was a bad kid on the behavior side and a really smart kid academically, which is why my mom tried to challenge me a little bit more, I think, growing up. But I always liked science, so I double majored in sports medicine and chemistry at Howard, and then I went on to get my master's at USC for global medicine and international health policy. So I was really on a track to go, in the medicine route.
But then you started doing spoken word poetry.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So tell me about that transition and what got you interested in that.
Poetry was my outlet too, just to express myself with whatever I was going through. I felt like as a kid, and then growing into myself as a woman, as a transition to Howard, it was just a big thing. So I used to sell out poetry shows when I was at Howard, mainly just to give myself some extra money, because every show they'll offer the grand prize winner a $20 Chipotle card.
You were I'll take it.
I'm I got $20 to my name. I'm definitely getting this for sure. So,
what's your Chipotle order?
Veggie bowl. Yeah, I don't eat meat. Veggie bowl. But my mom was, at first, when I told her I wanted to do music, she was like, I don't understand. I thought we had a plan. We had a 10-year foolproof plan. But I don't think she knew the impact that I was making already. I was already viral. I had already been getting 20,000 followers per month on just consistent freestyles being put out. And I was trying to tell her, yo, I'm telling you, it's Busta hit me. I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy.
This is
but
happening.
I think she realized now. She's such a big supporter of me now. So my family's really behind it.
Right now, Mano and I are talking to Lady London.
Was it the freestyles that got? Because it was the freestyles for me that got my attention that I noticed. So what is that? What was the thing for you that garnered the attention?
Yeah.
For you, that it was strictly the freestyles.
It was just freestyles for a long time. I hadn't put out any music at all. It was just freestyles. But I was consistent in it because I grew my following from 9,500 people to 1.2 million organically on my own by just putting out freestyles every week.
And then listen, you did the BET Cypher, and people loved that. What was that experience like for you? And you, Lola Brooke, and then you and Lola Brooke have worked together.
I love Lola. It's just good to see everybody. You know, the rap girls have such unity now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really dope because when I showed up, I'm like, oh, Gloss here, like Scar here, like, you know, we all speak, like we all, you know what I'm saying, like have relationships already. But the cypher itself, I was so nervous. I cried after that cypher.
You did?
A lot of people don't know that, but
that's sweet. You killed it.
Thank you, but I thought I didn't.
Especially at the end, everybody was like, oh.
I was stressed out. But
you hard on yourself like that?
Yeah, I'm very hard on myself. I called my mom, I was crying. I was like, yo, it's probably the worst freestyle I ever did. I'm so mad. I swear, I was so aggravated because I just felt like I wasn't in pocket. The BPM on the beat was 3 too high. I'm like, oh God, I don't know. But it came out really, really good. And I seen Tim in Atlanta right before it premiered, and he was like, I'm telling you, it's going viral.
All right, Lady London is here, and we have more with her when we come back. Her album Soul is out right now, and she seems like she's a pretty fun person to be around as well. We got some more. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn it up. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano is here, and we're talking to Lady London about her new album, Soul. And when we talk about this project, and you know, obviously, there's a lot of relationship talk on here. It feels like you done had your heart broken.
I actually draw from many of my friends' experiences. I've actually never been heartbroken before.
Never?
Yeah, no. I don't play like that. I don't really... Yeah, I don't really get to, I don't believe in getting involved past a certain point for me personally, but that's because I'm like hyper focused on success, and I know myself. I'm very black and white. I can be all consumed by something that like really, really matters, and I think I have no room to fall off my pivot for things. So I really have never been like in love, like super deep, heartbroken. You know, I've loved people.
Have you broken hearts?
I don't claim that sport. I don't know. I don't know.
I like that. I'm going to run with that. I want to run with that.
I don't claim that.
I don't claim that sport.
It's not my ministry.
Right now, Mano and I are talking to Lady London. You think that going to school and like being structured in the way that you are helped you with your career?
Yes, absolutely. I'm a scholar and I apply it to every portion of my life. I don't even know how. It's so funny because I think without college, at least the way that I like went, I don't know how I manage my career right now.
Right.
The way that my group chats be, like, it's overkill. Like, it's like PDF files, DocuSigns. You got to turn this in. And I'm very like on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of every email chain. My team know, like, do not leave me out the email.
I want to see everything that's going on. I want to see it.
Yes. Yeah. I get literally, if I search the word approved in my phone right now, it comes up more than anything ever. You know, so
that's great. You're very involved in your career, and your mom is your manager.
Yes, my mom handles a lot of like my day-to-day stuff right now.
How is that at home too? Because sometimes it's hard to turn that off when you're like, oh, I want to talk about business for a moment.
Yeah, my mom, she got a interesting way of approaching it. She's definitely still a mom all day. That never turns off for her. So she'll be like trying to check me on stuff, and I'll be like, girl, like we are in working space right now. If anything, I'll be like, we're working, and she'll be like, I'm your mother. You ain't gonna talk to me. Like,
you're like, not today.
Not
right
today.
Now?
Yeah. So we definitely be on that. But you know, she just wants the best for the whole situation. So
all right. Well, listen, we're so excited that you had a chance to come through. Also, congrats. We saw the new video with Jeremiah's. He's not in the video.
He's not. He was on tour in Europe, so we were unable to get him on that. But we have so much other stuff planned to incorporate him into.
But however, you did have some steamy scenes.
Yeah,
you was kissing and everything.
I got some terrible text today. Terrible text when this.
Was that part of the script, or is that you just got caught up in the moment? You committed to the moment.
It came out and you was.
I'm about the art form.
You was acting too good.
I'm about the art form. I love a good narrative.
I like to kiss in my videos too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, so wait, tell me about these texts.
Everybody's like, what? You know, of course, Mr. Niggas and things. It's all like, what's going on? This is making my stomach hurt. Who is this? Like, so it's just, yeah. So I'm about the art form. Whatever it takes to get it done, and that's what it is. So I wasn't really nervous at all. I was actually talking to him like, "You okay?" Like, because it's about to get, He's like, "Yeah." He like, "I'm good." Like, I'm good. So
I think we need to try this one again.
We actually did shoot that same scene twice, which was like crazy, but it was cool. Whatever.
She's so professional.
Definitely.
All right. Well, Lady London, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and congratulations for this new project that's available right now, Soul.
Bless. Yes.
That's right. Congrats.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
All right. Well, that was Lady London. In case you missed that interview, you can watch the full thing on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And today is a Mayel Monday, and we have Jatina Nixon joining us when we come back. She's a master hairstylist, and I love my Mayel products. So you have questions, she has answers. It's Way Up with Angela Yee on a Mayel Monday.
Y'all be way up with Angela Yee.
Break them down.
More now.
It's going down.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it is a Mayel Monday. As I've said many times, I love Mayel products, and I have my hair braided right now. I always use the Mayel Rice Water Hair Split and Therapy, as well as their moisturizing milk to make sure that my hair is hydrated. And right now, I want to talk to Jatina Nixon. She is a Mayel expert hairstylist, and there's a question from one of our listeners. Jasmine in LA said, I wore braids for the summer so I could swim. When I took them out, I had really bad split ends, and now my hair seems really dry. Any suggestions?
Yes, Jasmine. So first and foremost, I am going to suggest that you visit a professional and you address those split ends immediately. Also, keep in mind when you're wearing braids, a lot of times the synthetic hair is made of plastics and acrylics, and those can actually cut through our natural hair. A lot of people don't know that. Also, make sure that you are shampooing your hair. We have to shampoo our hair, whether it is loose or it's in braids. With that being said, I do recommend the Mayel's Rice Water and Aloe Deep Conditioner, as well as the Rice Water Shampoo. They are going to aid in bringing the moisture back to those strands, and they're really, really good for length retention.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jatina Nixon, and thank you for participating in Mayel Monday, everybody who sent in their questions. You can find Jatina Nixon on Instagram at JRenee_Styles. That's JAY Renee_Styles. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and of course, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks again to Lady London for joining us, and watch that full interview on our YouTube on Way Up with Yee.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.